Hey guys, Aki here. Today we'll learn about the best types of carbohydrates for weight loss. We'll learn how to make informed choices when doing your groceries and planning your meals. By understanding the different types of carbohydrates and how they impact your health, you will be able to make healthier choices to lose the weight and to make sure that you and your loved ones stay healthy. Now, the main purpose of carbohydrates in our diet is to provide energy. We need this energy for basic physiological functions and for everyday activities like walking, running, jumping, and basically everything else. Now, when you consume carbohydrates, the body breaks them down into simple sugars, which are then absorbed into the bloodstream. As the sugar level rises in your body, the pancreas releases insulin. This is because insulin is one of the main tools for sugar management. Insulin is needed to move sugar from the blood into the cells. From there, it can either be used as an immediate energy source or it can be converted into fat to store energy for later use if there is no immediate need for that excess energy. We'll chat more in detail about insulin and its mechanism in the next video, but for now, this is all we need to understand for the purpose of this lesson. There are two major types of carbohydrates, simple carbs and complex carbs. The difference between the two types of carbohydrates is in their chemical structure and the speed at which the sugar released is digested and absorbed. Simple carbs or refined carbs are those that have been stripped of their fibrous counterparts. They are found in sugar-sweetened beverages, fruit juice, pastries, white bread, white pasta, white rice, and so many of your daily food choices. They typically do not have a significant amount of vitamins, minerals, fibers, or any major nutritional benefits for that matter, which is why we call them empty calories and they contribute to weight gain. The second type of carbs are complex carbs. Now, there are two subtypes of complex carbohydrates. There are fiber-rich complex carbs and starchy complex carbs. For your fiber-rich complex carbs, these are your vegetables, your fruits, your legumes. These foods are absorbed slowly because of their high fiber content. Your body needs to mechanically break them down in order to access the sugar. So it will help control your blood sugar levels and help you stay full for longer. Starchy complex carbs, and these are your quinoa, your sprouted grains, corn, potatoes, yams, squash, oats, and similar foods that are very dense sources of carbs. Your body handles various types of carbs differently. Simple carbs are digested faster than complex carbs. Generally, carbohydrates that are digested and absorbed slowly are better for you because one, it will keep you full for longer, and two, they will help you control your insulin response. What I mean is, if your body is slowly digesting your fibrous complex carbs, then nutrients in the food will be released more gradually, and as a result, there is a more sustained release of insulin rather than a sudden surge of insulin in your blood. Simple carbs can cause bursts of energy in comparison to complex carbs because they are digested and absorbed at a much faster rate. Therefore, simple carbs can lead to spikes in blood sugar levels and lead to sugar highs, whereas complex carbs, like I said, provide a more sustained energy release. Consider this example. After consuming a large amount of refined carbohydrates, let's say a donut for example, the digestion and absorption process happens very fast. because there is not a whole lot of fibers to break down. So sugars are released really fast into the bloodstream. This significant increase in simple sugar causes a major spike in your blood sugar levels, which then leads to a massive surge of insulin release. Now there's so much insulin at this point in time that your body continues to absorb that blood glucose in your cell in an attempt to manage the original sugar surge. This then leads to what we call a sugar crash. Now you're hungry again and you're craving for more high carb food. So ultimately, the choice of consuming simple sugars increases the likelihood of you gaining weight. These blood sugar spikes are generally dependent on what we call the glycemic index of the food item. Every food item has a glycemic index. Foods with a high glycemic index leads to a higher spike in blood sugar levels and upsets the balance of insulin release in the body. Studies have shown that high glycemic food consumption over several years can lead to type 2 diabetes. The slower the food digestion process and the absorption process, the longer you will feel full. Complex carbs slowly release energy over a longer period of time. This way, you are able to prevent overconsumption because you're not hungry so soon after your meals. Generally, complex carbs have a lower glycemic index. A low glycemic diet can help you control your weight by minimizing your blood sugar level and insulin level. Consuming a low glycemic index has been shown to significantly reduce the risk of cancer, heart disease, and many other conditions. So here are 5 tips to adopt a lower glycemic index diet and make a significant impact on your new lifestyle. Number 1, eat plenty of fibrous vegetables, beans, and fruits. Fruits such as apples, pears, peaches, and berries make a great snack. Just make sure you refer to your glycemic index chart when you're in doubt. Items with a glycemic index of over 55 should be eaten in moderation. Anything lower than 55 is considered a low glycemic index food and are healthier choices for you. Number 2, eat grains in the least processed form as much as possible. This includes whole grain food items like brown rice, whole barley, as well as traditionally processed carbs like steel-cut oats and natural granola. Number 3, limit refined grain products like white bread, white pasta, and white rice. Just avoid anything white. Number 4, avoid concentrated sweets and high-calorie foods like ice cream, chocolates, and candies. Number 5, eliminate sugar-sweetened drinks and even fruit juice. If you want to lose weight, then make sure you eat your calories. Do not drink your calories. Fruit juice is as bad as pop. Because remember, in your juice, you have already pulverized all the fibers. So your body does not need to go through that mechanical digestion phase. And the sugar release is as fast as pop. So remember, just eat your calories instead. Your goal for the week is level 1, print your glycemic index chart. You'll see the link attached in the description section below. Make a list of 5 low glycemic index food items that should be on your grocery list every week. Make a list of 5 high glycemic food items you will eliminate or substitute from your diet moving forward. Send your transformation coach your to-list for review. Level 2. Do level 1 plus avoid all starchy carbs unless you consume these starchy carbs after you exercise. During that critical post-workout time, your muscles are like a big sponge and you will use all the carbs more efficiently. Level 3. Do level 1, level 2 plus donate or get rid of all simple sugar items in your household. Trust me, this is for your own good. Best of luck this week. As usual, if you have any questions or comments, please speak to your transformation coach or comment below. We're always happy to help. If you would like to see more videos like this, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.